travelers, we have made our way back to EPCOT for EPCOT's International Food and Wine Festival. When last we left off, we were at the African outpost. So now we are heading into Germany to America. We have 6 locations and one of them is a Joffrey's because I need some coffee. We are here today to go from Germany to the Americas. So come along and let's see what EPCOT's International Food and Wine Festival has to offer us today. I just tickle myself because I love doing these videos. And then I got a crowd walking by and people are just looking at me like, what is that crazy old man doing? But anyway, we're making a video today. Okay, so today's features will be, the first stop will be the Alps. We get to try the Alps. And they do have some fromage items here, but we're not going to do the fromage challenge. You know, the cheese challenge. Where is that at? I think it's in the back, right here. This one right here. We're going to come back and do the fromage challenge. So that's going to be a whole nother video all to itself. So we're going to the Alps today. We're going to Germany today. We're going to Spain. We are going to try Italy, which is apparently everyone's favorite here at EPCOT. Maybe. And then we are going to Flavors of America. Oh, there's a funnel cake? Should I try the funnel cake or should I wait for the funnel cake? But I know there's a Joffrey's location, so we got to try that. But that is where we are heading today. I don't know if I counted the funnel cake as one of my spots. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I did not count the funnel cake. I think I'm going to come back and do the funnel cake just its own video. We'll do it like we did the cinnamon roll. How about that? What do you guys think about that? Okay, so we'll save the funnel cake for that. So we got 6 locations, that's including the Joffrey's, and we're going to have a great day today. Thank you so much for traveling along with us, being part of our traveling family, as always. If you can hit that like and subscribe button down below, you guys know what to do. Thank you to all of our channel members. We greatly appreciate all your support and encouragement, and to everyone's encouragement, if you can just share our channel and tell your friends and family about us so they can become fellow travelers. Like I said, I love sitting here and watching everybody look at me while I'm looking at you guys. It's fun. So, okay, let's head to the Alps. So heading to the Alps, I took a look at the menu. There's 2 cheese items and a dessert. So I'll give you a guess what we're going to get. And here are the items right here. The Alps was established in 2019 here at the Food and Wine Festival. There's the 2 cheese items and then the torte right there. So we have the Alps right here and Germany's right beside it. So this will be pretty quick. Maybe I should just get 2 items. No, I'm gonna get this and then come back to Germany. I will have to say, if you love the smell of cheese, definitely come to the Alps because it smells like cheese. Got our first selection from the Alps right here. This is the Kirschkäse torte. Maybe that's right, maybe it's wrong. With cherry brandy buttercream fondant, sugared almonds, and cherry compote right there. But look at that. Looks pretty good. And this was $5.50 for this item. And this is the first one from the Alps. So we're going to give this a try. I'm going to try to get by the lagoon for you guys so you can get a beautiful world showcase view. But this is the torte right here. Torte from the Alps right here. They had 2 cheese items. I will have to say the cheese smell in the Alps is definitely something to get used to. But hey, if you like the smell of cheese, Alps is your spot. Another tip I can give you, get a gift card or the little gift card for the thing. So you don't have to always, like me, like a big dummy, and always use your credit card. That way it's all on one thing. It makes it much easier that way. So, okay, enough of that being said. Let's get a beautiful, look at that, beautiful shot. I mean, it's a dessert. I mean, how could you go wrong with that? So we're gonna give this a try. Okay, travelers, I was just getting ready to try the torte.
Oh!
We're gonna see how this goes. Where, and your name?
Maribel.
Maribel?
Yes.
Okay.
And Florian.
Florin, and where are we from?
Germany.
So
Germany, hey, we're
right in
almost
front of
there,
Germany.
right here. We're gonna see if any of this is authentic. What do you guys think? Is some of it authentic? Have you tried any of it?
Kind of.
I will have to say the Beer Garden is my favorite restaurant in Epcot.
Yeah. Okay, perfect.
Me being German and all.
Yes,
So.
we just want to correct you because we saw your video and
Already
you
getting corrected on video.
Learning session, guys.
Okay, here we go.
You said you were over a Connections Eatery,
right?
And there is a treat.
Yeah,
The tree cake.
The tree cake.
Yeah.
It's called Baumkuchen.
Baumkuchen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Baumkuchen.
That's perfect.
Okay, there we go.
Baumkuchen.
Now we all know how to say that. So,
So yeah, and the food in Germany is kind of.
yeah, I'm
don't-
sure.
Yeah.
It's Americanized.
Yes,
Yeah.
and
Germany is big.
Schinkennudeln.
Yeah.
The-
I just eat the spatula
Yes,
over there and
she-
I really love it.
No, it's okay. Schinkennudeln is kind of our trash food. If we have some leftovers, we put them all together.
Wait, I think that's one of the items they serve at the booth.
yeah.
Oh, okay,
It's
okay.
okay. We love it.
Maybe
It's like,
they
Oh,
are
you
leftovers as
combined it
well.
together.
yes,
Yeah.
it's like you have some leftovers and then you
Okay.
put it all together and put cheese on it and it's okay. So you
See,
have.
this is
good-
the one thing I love about the Germans. They are sure about what they're doing. They know
Yeah.
exactly.
And maybe you can eat this if you have a little bit too much.
To
so
drink,
it's
yeah.
a good. Yeah.
So-
you know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Absorbs all that stuff
Yeah.
that you drink. Well, how long you guys here for?
We have been 2 weeks,
Okay.
and today is the last full day.
What a great. Okay, I'm going to stop the camera. I'm going to go talk to them, and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. You know, that's one of my favorite things. Okay, here we go. We're going to try this tart now. Got a lot of cherry compote, not strawberry. Let me get the description of that again. For some reason, I got a little alcohol, but I know there's no alcohol in that. I mean, listen to the music. How can you go wrong? The Alps, a cherry brandy buttercream. That's exactly what you taste. Very front and forward, but it is good. Very sweet. It is very sweet. I swear I'm gonna have to bring. I should have offered them some of this because I ain't gonna eat all this right here, but that's not bad. Germany's up next. I think that's enough. Oh, that's sweet. Just had a new traveler join up. I asked her if she wanted to be on camera, but she said no. No, thank you. So that was good. $5.50 for that. I'm gonna cross off the list. I get to make my little mark. I love doing this. And Baumkuchen. Remember that, Baumkuchen. Okay, that is all. Up next is Germany. Let's go see what they have. Man, that was way too sweet for me. So, you know me and wasting, but gotta do it. Okay, up next, Germany. Germany booth right there, right beside the Alps. And we're gonna go take a look at the display here. Up next is Germany, which was introduced in 1996 to the Food and Wine Festival. I'm getting something savory. No apple strudel today. I think I'm gonna go with the Schnickendudeln, the garbage food. I think that's what she called it, but we're gonna give it a try. And this booth is actually right beside where Snow White meets, right over there. And there's the Germany. Noodles, the bratwurst, and the apple streusel right there. Streusel, right? Yeah. But that's what we got today. Up next from Germany is the Schnickeldudeln. I believe this is what she said was what they would throw together out of the fridge and just to junk it all in, throw it everything. But it is pasta gratin with ham, onions, and cheese. And I believe this is what they also said that would help after a night of out having fun. So we're going to give this a try. And this is from Germany. We've actually had this several times. It's one of my favorites. I will have to say that's what I love about Germany over here. There's a lot of tables by the water. So I just came and got another one right here. Here we go. This is a very generous portion. That cake I had earlier was a very generous portion. Share, share, share. This was only $5.50. So definitely, if you're going to do the food and wine, I think you can share a lot of this. So we're going to give this a try right here. It looks really good. I've always loved it every time. And y'all know that Beer Garden is my favorite restaurant at EPCOT. Yep, I said it. Prove me wrong. Very cheesy. Love the ham. Love the macaroni. It's got an onion taste, but that's okay. The crunchy on top is absolutely fantastic. And of course, what is the one thing I did forget this time? As usual, something to drink. So I'm going to enjoy this. I think I'll get something to drink before I hit Spain, which is up next. So if you're going to come, this isn't too bad. Give this a try. I will have to say I may have to pace myself again because I've only been to 2 booths. The dessert I didn't eat much of. I had the school bread earlier, not the school bread, but that new cinnamon roll. That's on yesterday's video. You can go back and watch that if you like. But I just love this so much. I want to eat the whole thing, but I know I can't. Well, I probably will. Especially the crunchy stuff on top. If they could just make a layer of crunchy stuff and edges, would be fantastic. But I've always enjoyed this dish. So Spain is next, along with a bottle of water. Okay, Germany is done. Heading to Spain. That was pretty good. I enjoyed that a lot. So I always enjoy that dish. I love meeting the new travelers out there. People coming up and talking. And of course, like I said, when you're filming, it's like, what is he doing? What is he doing? But as somebody asked me if I ever do lives, very rarely do I do lives. You guys know that. Because I'm afraid what might come out of my mouth and what might come out of the mouths of other people around me, especially later at EPCOT, but you never know. Okay, I gotta find Spain. I always thought Italy was next, but they said Spain. But we're gonna see. My favorite restaurant back there. Heading this way. Also need to find a bottle of water. I'm sure I can get one over here in Italy. Oh wait, is it? There it is, Spain right there. Okay, Spain's up next. Man, 3, close to close to close. I like that. And there we go, we're here at Spain. 2017 is when it joined the Food and Wine Festival right there. We got some pinchos, some no. How do you pronounce that? I'm gonna have to remember how to pronounce that. Paella, caldoso right there, and bisque cheesecake with orange sauce. Decisions. You know we're going with cheesecake. It's gonna be a sweet kind of day. Okay, gotta pass it by over here and get in line right over here. And there's the Italy booth right there. Gosh, man. This is gonna be a quick, short walks today. Next up is Spain, and this is the bisque cheesecake with orange sauce right there. And that was $5.25. Still shareable. It's a great little portion, very shareable. But this is from Spain. Got the bisque cheesecake right here. Beautiful. Bisque cheesecake, one of my favorite kind of cheesecakes. Wolfgang Puck's at Disney Springs absolutely has a fantastic bisque cheesecake over there. So we're gonna give this a try. But while I was up there, it occurred to me, I had this, and then I had the noodle dish from Germany, and I realized they're both on the fromage montage to get the things. So there's 2 options I got. I can go back and get my stamps for these, or I kind of like this option better. Just come back and do that and have these 2 items again. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So let's give this a try. It looks fantastic. You can see the texture right there. Remember, this will have no crust. It is baked at a high degree to give you that nice brown crust on the outside. And then it should be nice and, not moist. It should be nice and creamy in the center right here. So we're going to give this a try. So can't wait for this dish. Like I said, the center is the key point to this cheesecake. Feels a little gelatinous, but we're going to find out. Holy gamoly. That is fantastic. For $5.25? Oh yeah. Run, don't walk to EPCOT for this one. The oranges, that sauce, all day, every day right here. All day, every day. Could you put this at festival favorites after the festival? That is my recommendation, EPCOT. This should go to festival favorites. My first recommendation for festival favorites right here, this cheesecake. Now, of course, on the edges, because it is cooked at a high temperature, it is going to get a little more grainier or mealy, but they're all like that. It's just not this one. But this is fantastic. This is a great dish. By the way, I did get a bottle of water for $4. I just had a family stop by. They said 1 to 10. What do you rate the cheesecake? I gave it a 10 because I absolutely love it. But now they're probably going to go get it and, you know, they'll give it like a 6 maybe. I don't know. But I definitely get it again. I'm glad I came to Spain. Got to get that cheesecake. And I get to have it again because they're going to do the cheese thing. Okay, we got 2 more booths left. Still eating on the cheesecake. We got Italy, which everybody always trashes Italy for some reason. We're gonna find something in that's gotta be good. And then we got America. We're not getting the funnel cake. Remember, we're gonna come back and do a separate video about that. And I'm gonna have a Joffrey's for my coffee on the way out. So, yeah, oh, what is the Joffrey's coffee? I don't even know what the Joffrey's coffee is. Don't forget, I'll give you a total at the end of all this of everything I ate today. I'll include the water for $4. The cinnamon roll doesn't get included. That was yesterday's video, but I was here the same day. If you haven't seen it, go back and watch that. And the big announcement that was on that video, you can go watch that announcement too. Joffrey's World Showcase. We had the fudge brownie one. I got to mark that off. I didn't mark that off. That was pretty good. We've had the churro latte. That was hot. That was pretty good. We got the butterscotch cookie cold brew coming up in America. So we'll get that one there. So let me finish my cheesecake, head to Italy, head to America, and then we'll get a Joffrey's coffee to end this day. And I'll give you the total of everything. So keep a track. See how much this is going to cost me. I told you it was so good. I think this might be my festival favorite so far. I know there's a lot more to try, but this could be ranking up there. When we get done with all these, I'll let you know which is my favorite, but this may be it right here. Up next is Italy, and the one thing I love about this section, we've had the Alps, we've had Germany, we had Spain right there, and now Italy. But as you can tell, the crowds are starting to grow. Up next is Italy, which was introduced in 1996 to the Food Wine Festival. There's the items right there. I've got to get a savory, nothing sweet today, so wonder what I'll be getting here. I think one of the biggest complaints about Italy is people expect a lot. Sometimes the portions are small. The food, I've never really had any problem with any of the food here, but sometimes the length it takes to get your food is one of the biggest complaints that people have with Italy. But we're going to try a dish here, and it's not going to be a sweet dish. It is the tortellini al vodka, 4-cheese tortellini, vodka sauce, Parmesan, and Calabrian chili oil. I didn't know it was a hot oil, so I had to put a little bit on there, but this was $8 here at Italy. So let's give this a try. Oh yeah, by the way, got a beautiful table here. World Showcase right over there, right there by Germany. And then you come along, and that's the dog area. So hopefully no dogs come by. But this is it right here. We're gonna give it a try. Never any high hopes for Italy sometimes, but you know, maybe it's just because of past performances or whatever it may be. But here we go. Right there, get a lot of sauce. There's just no flavor to it. There's no, all you taste is doughy pasta. I mean, you got the sauce. I think you can't taste much of the oil in there. No. Very gummy once you get to the cheese part. That's a pass. No, that's a pass. Won't be finishing that dish. So, but hey, we crossed it off the list. One more location to go. Well, two. America, and then I can carry the Joffreys with me, so I will meet you guys in America. Just finished up that Italy dish. Was not my favorite, probably my least favorite of all the festivals so far. But Italy is such a beautiful country. And they have a gelato stand, which we gotta come back and try that too. Not part of the festival though, but we'll have to come back one day and try it. We have made our way to America, and there's the Joffrey stand will be our last stop on this adventure today. But we gotta head right over here to the America Pavilion and try their food booth. Spotted our next location, Flavors of America, right over there. I don't even know what's on this menu. You know I gotta go look at the pictures. Our next stop is the Flavors of America, established in 2023. We have a Gulf Coast seafood roll. No, New England slider. That's probably gonna be it because the freshly baked chocolate pudding cake, I cannot take any more sweets. I think it's gonna be the slider. And we made it to Flavors of America. This is the New England slider. It is slow braised beef pork roast with spicy jardiniere. You can see it's spicy. horseradish cream and crispy fried onions and on a potato roll, and then they give you an au jus to dunk it in, and this was $6. Worried about the jalapenos, but I got some water. So this is our last food item on this adventure. I think this is our 5th series, right, on this adventure. Okay, I'm gonna have to shoot this one quick because a lot of people keep coming over here. I'm gonna hold my hand up right there because it's right near the bathroom, but I got a nice picnic table, so we're gonna try this. This is the New England slider right here. Pick this up. Oh, jalapeno fell off, too bad. But I'm gonna give this a try. It's on a potato roll, and you get a cup of au jus right there with it. So at least I got my water. That's good. That's good. We're gonna give this a try. Here we go. Okay. That's very tasty. There is some warmth to it. Not too bad though. The jalapenos I picked off because I tried one. It's a little spicy on that bite right there. But I will have to say, if it would have been made fresh, like there was a whole tray of them, but everybody's getting the seafood roll. I think this would have been, it's a little cold, but the potato roll is fantastic. The horseradish cream on there, fantastic. The jardiniere stuff is a little warm, but adds a great flavor to it. I enjoy this. I will have to say, I think I've eaten too much today. I shouldn't have eaten all the cheese stuff, but we did 5 boosts. And now we still got to do, Joffrey's will be a drink for the way out. So I'm going to finish a little bit more of this. Not going to finish it all. Going to dip some in that au jus there. I'll stop by and get my Joffrey's. Just finished my dish over here, that pot roast with the jardiniere. I must say that was really good. I would definitely get that again. But now I'm heading to Joffrey's for my last item on this quest for today. And this is our 5th quest here. So we got plenty more to go, plenty more to see, plenty more to eat, plenty more to do. So let's go over to Joffrey's and get that coffee. Sounds good too, nice and sweet. And here we go to Joffrey's. By the way, sometimes if you come over here, they'll have a character palooza with all a bunch of characters there. But we're going here to get the butterscotch cookie cold brew. And you know I'm not a big cold brew fan, but it's what Joffrey's offers at this stand, so we're definitely going to get it today. And there we go, the butterscotch cookie cold brew. Let's go give this a try. I think I need a little bit of AC, so I'm going to step into the smokehouse and try this cold brew. And finishing off today's adventure from Joffrey's is the butterscotch cookie cold brew. It's Joffrey's French roast cold brew, cookie, butter syrup, and butterscotch syrup, topped with whipped cream, one of my favorite foods, dark chocolate. Why do they gotta use dark chocolate sauce and everything? And chocolate powder. This is non-alcoholic version right here. But this is in the America Pavilion. Remember Joffrey's location, each one of them has a specialty drink for this year's EPCOT International Food and Wine Festival. So we're gonna give it a try. Okay, here we go on this butterscotch cookie cold brew. My last item of this adventure. I've eaten a lot of stuff. I didn't think I ate that much, but this is the 6th item from our map. Right there, yeah, 6 stops. And this is our 6th item on the stop. And some of them I shouldn't have ate them all, but I did, especially that cheesecake. So far, that ranks up there. One of my favorites of all the travels we've done so far. Gonna enjoy this right here. And plan for our next, where's our next? Hold on one second, let me see where we're going to next. Before we get to our next location, let me get a drink of water right here. I'm telling you, I've got to bring water from now on. The coffee's good and all, but you definitely need to hydrate. Sunscreen and all that good stuff. Oh yeah, don't forget, right up here is Michelle's new channel, Brick by Brick, right up here. I'll put a link for it down in the description of the video, this one. So, okay, let's see here where we're headed to next. Our next adventures will be Japan to United Kingdom, and that's 7 spots. I might have to, and I know the last one's got 8 spots. I'm gonna have to split that one. So you got several more videos coming. I hope you guys don't mind. But I've had a great time. I got to give you a total still for this adventure. So put your guesses down below. I don't even know yet. I got to add it all up and see, but I'm gonna give this a try. Stir it up. Always remember the syrups are always on the bottom sometimes. Oh, not too bad. Not as dark coffee-ish as I thought it would be. It's kind of refreshing with the ice, but I'm gonna sip and savor this, and sip and savor, and then I'll give you guys a total of today's adventures. Today's total of our adventure at EPCOT's International Food and Wine Festival is $40.79 for this adventure that we did today. We tried 6 items, some hits, and there were some misses, but we had a great time. Thank you so much for traveling along with us, being part of our traveling family. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button down below, and thanks to all of our channel members. We greatly appreciate all your support that you give us, and for everybody that shares our channel and tells their friends and family about us, thank you so much. I'm going to go enjoy this coffee. I'm going to sit here in Regal Eagle, one of our favorite quick services, enjoy some of this air conditioning, enjoy some of this coffee, and travelers, like we always say, until next time, travel and adventure is out there.